Hello, Sagittarius. Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tuning Into Love. Welcome to your monthly reading. I'm tuning in for you beautiful Sagittarians for the month ahead. So this message is truly timeless. Whenever you're watching it is when you're meant to receive the message. So welcome. And thank you guys for being here. I'm super grateful to deliver these messages, and I just thank you guys for tuning in. I pulled two cards and tuned into some music. I haven't read them yet, but the music I've been really feeling. And so for you guys this month, as I'm tuning into your energy, I've been putting on my music and just letting it randomly shuffle. And the two songs that came through for you guys were My Silver Lining by First Aid Kit and Cats and Dogs by The Head and the Heart. So I put those links down below if you want to check out the music and whatever messages may resonate and come through for you. But it's a beautiful energy that I'm feeling for you guys. And then I saw this, I'm totally in charge of my life now, and it just felt like, yes, you know, I felt the fire. So we're going to start with these cards, Sagittarius. This is the self-love affirmation. It says, I am totally in charge of my life now. The moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of the victim role. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. So I was feeling that, you know, in the song, like My Silver Lining. I love that song, and it's that energy of perseverance and knowing that you are connected, and even though there's, you know, stuff going on around you, there's still this magical energy with you that's allowing you to fully feel your power, acknowledge it, and recognize that you're ultimately the master co-creator of your own reality. It's like empowering you. I can feel it, so it's really beautiful. And this says, you are love. You are love. I love that. So let's read your postcard from Spirit. Sagittarius. It says, Dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. I feel like this came out for Taurus. Interesting. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Isn't that interesting too? Because the song Cats and Dogs is by The Head and the Heart. It's also symbolic and synchronistic. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way, so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others can't hear. Oh, I got goosebumps. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. We need no need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. Oh my goodness, Sag. I got the goosebumps all over because I'm feeling this music, this rhythm, this rhyme. I know that music, you know, it moves us in such a way, and for me recently, it's been speaking to me very deeply in terms of just messages and reassurance, and you know, the divine speaks to us in many ways. So the music right now may really be supporting you and just affirming you, and I think that's so beautiful. It's like you're in that sweet divine time where there's no need to rush or hurry or force, or it's just like you're living in the moment by moment. And the music, you know, if you're tuning into the music, it's reassuring to you, it's affirming to you, it's keeping your energy in a, you know, like kind of buoyed in a sense. Like it's just the universe affirming you, like, yes, yes, keep going, you know, feel your power, dance, get into it, feel it. Like I feel it. Okay, so it's a time where you can chill out for a little while and just allow yourself to receive and enjoy receiving the synchronistic flow, because in that receptive state you're going to receive the dreams that are, you know, meant for you to experience and create, that your higher self already has. So it's like you're in this divine time. It's like, take your sweet ass time because it's all divine time. But there's no laziness to it. You're just following your intuition. You're following your inspiration. You're following your creativity. your soul, you know, inspired actions and well-being and state of mind and attitudes. Like you know that you belong, you are feeling your power, and it's like being in your joy is what allows you to truly benefit the whole, right? And so it's like, this is amazing, Sagittarius. Wow. So we're going to get into some tarot, and we're also going to pull a few oracle cards for you guys. So yeah, I hope that this message reaches you with affirmation and support and guidance and wisdom. Oh, because these, we'll take these. They just came out. This devil energy is really prominent this month in terms of like just awareness of what it is, you know, seeing things for what they are. I feel like there's been an energy here of, you know, you've spent some time and energy invested in sowing your seeds of love and building a foundation that's stable and secure. You may have been focused on your finances in the material world, and there are certain energies at play that are, you know, not feeling quite in alignment with you. Things that you've invested time into that you may be recognizing are not for your highest good, or just are you've outgrown, or they're bringing you down. You know, they're not contributing to the thriving of your beautiful seeds that you've planted here, right? So it's like recognizing that this energy, when it's in our external environment, it's because it's also within us, and it's within all of us. You know, it's simply a matter of whether we want to engage with it or not. And in the past, we didn't have the awareness to, the full awareness necessarily to understand the whole picture. And so this energy of the devil is simply, it's simply us in human form misaligned with the you know, our authentic true signature. So it teaches us a lot, and it's also always meant to be, right? This is something you're always meant to experience and participate in and engage with. And now it's time for you to focus on your authentic self. And so you have to become aware of what it is you have to release. Even if you've invested a lot of time and energy into it, once we've outgrown a certain lesson or relationship or whatever, and our consciousness is ready to grow, then there are certain things we need to release. And it's not a negative or a bad thing. It's about seeing everything through that filter of unconditional love and realizing that this energy is what has allowed you to fully focus on what you want. So as it's like planting the seeds that you really want, it's because you've experienced what you didn't want. It's what allowed you to know what you did. So it's all a part of this, whatever it is that you're waiting for. You know, it's like, I see that you are about to reap what you've sown, and what you've sown is beautiful. And it also took, you know, the dark. It's like you're recognizing that without this misaligned energy, in a sense, which was always truly aligned, right? Because it's all divine. It's helped you, it's fertilized, you know, it's given you great fertilizer and helped your plants grow strong, stronger than they could have ever been, because they know their strength. You know, it's like, I don't know, I feel this energy here where it's like no one's gonna mess with you anymore. You're totally in charge. Look at this, the Four of Cups. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's an energy here of patience. Look at this, you've been really patient. You've been, you know, you've been really focused on doing the right thing and building something solid and being, you know, grounded in yourself. But there's an energy here of not being completely satisfied with what it is that you were, you know, necessarily allowing to. It's like you're expanding. It's like you're not leaving anything behind necessarily. It's more like a recognition that things can change, you know, and it's you're still invested, in a sense, in your life. You know, this is like looking back on everything that you've been through and having appreciation for all the steps and all the lessons and all of the interactions and alchemy that went into creating this beautiful garden that's about ready to, you know, have ripe fruit everywhere, or the pentacles are ready, you know, the rewards come in for all your hard work. And so you have this appreciation, you know, for everything. And Yet at the same time, it's like there's more calling to your heart, you know, your emotions. Like you want to feel that deep love. You want to feel that deep intimacy and connection and vulnerability with someone, you know, that's like emotional fulfillment. It doesn't have to be someone, it could be anything. It's anything in your life, right? So there's an energy here of a new beginning with the Fool. Unlimited potential and opportunities and a new energy of discovery and adventure. You know, it could be a new path. It could be, you know, this could be leaving a hometown. It could be moving somewhere. It could be taking on a new job, but yet you're still kind of, it's like everything you've done has helped you get to this point where it doesn't feel like you're leaving anything behind. It's like you have this gratitude for it and acceptance, and it's still a part of you. It's a part of who you are, and it will always be a part of you. But there is a new beginning here with the Fool. Okay, so a new path or wow. Okay, yeah, the Sun in reverse. So you're feeling this calling you, but there's something you're waiting for. There's an energy here of patience. It's like you have to wait for something to play out. You have to wait for, you know, the fruit to ripen before you can take a bite of it and move on to the next thing. You know, it's like you want to be able to receive everything that you're meant to receive from this energy before you can fully take this leap of faith. And I feel like this is affirming that that's what's happening. Keep persevering. You are this amazing warrior of love, and trust yourself, because there's this energy here of the Sun, you know, being true to who you are. And I feel like you know who you are. You're embracing who you really are, your true self essence, right? Your authentic soul essence, what's authentic for you, what feels good for you. There's something here that you're you know, just being patient for it to complete or wrap up or end or bear fruit or whatever it is. And it's like you can feel the sun, you can feel the joy of that, you know, everything is all well and everything will work out. And I know that everything that I'm feeling will come into fruition, and this is just affirming that for you. So if you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps, or you know, it's like, when is, you know, why is this happening, or I feel this, or whatever it is, like you just don't feel quite yourself, but you know that you're on the, you know, right where you're supposed to be. And it's like this energy is helping you really strengthen your own knowing of who you are, and to be able to truly go after what you want and align with what you want no matter what, you know. So let's see what's coming for you in the future here. Look at this, the Three of Pentacles. So wow, it's like you've learned a lot about really creating a beautiful foundation of unconditional love, and now you are able to really tap into your skills, your gifts, your divine talents to invest into the physical world and share your gifts and share your, you know, amazing teamwork, communication, collaboration skills, and co-creation with others. And you know, this could just be yourself, you know, that you're waiting for some sort of closing of just a completion of something so that you can move forward on your own, you know, on your own direction, and truly embody, you know, your amazing energy and share it. Okay, and look at this, the Hermit in reverse. So there is a, yeah, look at that. It's like after a period of time when you're able to lay down the burdens, you know, when you feel that energy release, it's almost like you may have been in hermit mode for a while and you're coming out of that energy. You know, so you're starting to feel the sun warm you. You're starting to feel the opportunities out there beckoning you, calling you. You're feeling the new adventures. You're feeling ready for something new, you know, the next phase of your life. It's like this growth and beautiful maturity of wisdom that you've gained through maybe some challenging, dark experiences. The sun is returning. You're feeling it. It's like it's all here. Okay, so this is really beautiful, Sag. Let me get one or two more here for advice. Let's get advice. You've got the Two of Wands. And anytime you're feeling, you know, down, just remember to go within, you know, go within to the wisdom of your own soul and recognize that you are the only one that walks in your shoes, and you are the only one who knows what is right for you. There's no one or anything outside of you that can tell you what's meant for you. Everyone has their own unique path, their own lessons that they're meant to learn, and only their higher self and the one consciousness knows what that is. So when you're feeling out of sorts and there's energies around you that are like, oh, this is what you need to do, or that's what you need to do, or there's something wrong with you, or what's going on with you, or why aren't you acting normal, why aren't you acting happy? Well, maybe it's that person, you know, maybe it's that situation, it's draining you. It's like, you don't need to answer, you don't need to prove yourself, you don't need to defend yourself. All you need to do is say, cool, okay, thanks, and walk away and go into your own space and go within your own heart and soul and remember the truth. You know, the truth is that you are infinitely strong, courageous, beautiful, inspired. You are infinite being. You have your own path, your own lessons, and those things outside of you that contradict that, they don't understand. They don't walk in your shoes. Just like, you know, you don't understand why they're doing what they're doing. You know, it's like, but we're not going to judge and condemn and tell them how to live their life. We're going to say, cool, to each their own. Hope that works out for you, and I know what's best for me, and I'm moving forward. That's the wisdom you gain from going within to in that hermit mode, you know, that checking in with your soul and allowing the soul to guide you, even if it's just one step at a time. You know, the hermit, he can only see as much as the lantern lights his way. He's in on top of a mountain in the middle of wintertime in the dark, you know. But he's wise. He has so much wisdom because he's lived a long time. He's followed his own path. He's witnessed others and on their journeys. He recognizes that, you know, ultimately it's about aligning and being able to stand behind your own choice and honoring your path and knowing that there are certain lessons and things you came here to experience, you know, to transform, to contribute to participate in, to whatever. And so only your soul knows that. So your only job and your only responsibility is to your own path. And, you know, in that sense, you inspire others. So, and look at this, the Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah, there's a new, a very new solid beginning here for you, Sagittarius. And it's a seed. It's a divine insight that you feel. And this is something that will bring a lot of stability into your physical reality. This could be a new career, new finance, job, project, you know, entrepreneur, venture, something that you're receiving. It could also be a new relationship that's, you know, very deeply bonded and just it continues to grow in a bond over time. Like the bond deepens. This could be anything new in your physical reality that brings you that sense of security and that consistent energy of, you know, whatever you align with, this energy, it's divinely guided, and the foundation that you build upon, it just gets stronger and stronger and more deeply bonded and intimate. So it's really beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful energy here, and you know, you're at a point where you're going to be choosing your path. You know, do I stay where I'm at, or do I continue following my soul and expanding and growing and trusting the mystery, even if I have no clue what my higher self has in store for me? I just know that it knows where I want to be, and so it's guiding me one step at a time, and it will always guide you one step at a time. It's never going to ever give you it's never going to give you the full picture, and it changes all the time. So the only thing you need to know is one step at a time. Live in the moment, you know, be in the present moment. That's where all your power is. You're totally in charge of your life now, right now. In this now moment, in this now moment, in this now moment. Not in the past, not in the future. You have no power in the past or future. All you have power is right now. So choose love right now, and then choose love right now. Choose love, choose love. And before you know it, this new adventure, you know, the past burdens that you're laying down, things that, you know, don't truly belong to you anymore and never really did, you're able to let go of that because you recognize it was never meant for you to carry that in the first place. Okay, which frees you to go your own way, to be your own person, Sagittarius. So you're totally in charge of your life now. The moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of the victim role. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. Right on, Sagittarius. I love it. I love it. That's beautiful. And you know what? I love it because my daughter Haley is a Sagittarius. So that is amazing. That is amazing. Wow. And she's going to be 17 this year. Oh my goodness. 17. It's craziness. Oh, I feel in that. I could be channeling some of her energy for sure. Obviously, all the Sag energy. So you guys are amazing. Nurture yourself. Okay, you're very intuitive. You're very creative. You're very your visions are just beautiful. Okay, so nurture yourself. Mother Mary here. This is the mothering energy. I'm going to read this to you. I love how the mothering energy is coming through. This is beautiful, you guys. I hope that you're resonating. So it says, you've given a lot of yourself lately, and now it's time to give something to yourself. You've drawn this card because you need to nurture yourself. This means taking good care of your body through sleep, detoxification, and exercise. It also means taking care of your needs as you would for others, to have more energy, abundance, peace, purpose, and everything that you desire. Nurture yourself, okay? Balance giving to others with receiving for yourself. Honor your inner voice. Get some rest. Take care of your body. Nurture your inner child. Your life purpose involves helping children. Mother Mary is with you, helping and guiding you. Mother Mary is a beloved mother of Jesus who is renowned for her purity and compassion. Mary helps children, including our inner children and caretakers of children. You can ask Mother Mary for a divine assignment to help children as your life's work. So I feel like this is really beautiful, coming in and just saying, you know, allowing yourself to free yourself of the past burdens and really focus on your energy, your soul, your heart, you know, your gifts, your talents, and being that mothering energy to yourself. It's like the universe is mothering you and giving you the time and space, opening up the divine time for you to receive it and enjoy it. So receive it in gratitude, you know, for this amazing empowerment of feeling your power, and also receiving the nourishment that you need to maintain your strength and your, you know, your vitality. So you can fully embrace this new beginning, you know, this amazing new energy of expansive growth and consciousness and awareness and all sorts of amazing, wonderful things. Okay, so nurture yourself. I love that. Let's get a messenger oracle for you, Sagittarius. We are all connected. I love this, you know, because it feels very much in alignment with, you know, it's like, I feel like you're not necessarily like, it's like your attitude is so all inclusive. It's like you're embracing all of it and you're not seeing anything as separate from you. And I really felt that earlier. So I love that. This is like so beautiful. We are all connected. It's like you see it so clearly, Sag, how you're all connected. You're so intuitive. Says, we are dependent upon others for life. If we destroy the very things upon which we depend, we too shall perish. We are all connected. We are all one. Do harm to the natural world and you do harm to yourself. You are more than just a part of the human race. You are a child of Gaia. You are brother and sister to all life and living things. Love them as you love yourself. Sustain them as you sustain yourself. Yes, Sagittarius, I feel this. You are amazing. I'm just very honored and grateful to deliver your message, because that's it. We are one. And this beautiful awareness that you're developing and have embodied is the key. You know, it is what allows you to totally be in charge of your life. It sets you free. It aligns you with what's meant for you, where you can just move forward in full trust and knowing that you're being guided. You can nurture yourself. It's like this beautiful balance, you know. Oh, wow. I love it, you know, because we are one. We are truly one. So thank you for being you, amazing Sagittarius. I love how this all is so magical. So let's pull you a divination of the ancients, and then I'm going to do a sacred rebels card I'm going to read to you guys. Flowers, fickle, interesting. Let me read this to you. I think this is like when you're having trouble making a decision. Let me see, I don't know. Fickle. Okay, it says, if you've been playing games with someone's emotions, even your own, the Flowers card has come to ask you to make up your mind before you lose what could be a great relationship, possibly just exactly what you've been hoping for. Take stock of your behavior as you devoted 1 minute. Are you devoted 1 minute, then backing off the next, leaving things totally up in the air? Your lack of decisiveness is affecting others' happiness as well as your own. Now is the time to look at the root of the problem, fear. Ask yourself, what exactly are you scared of? Should I stay or should I go? To be happy or feel woe? Oh, to be in such a pickle. Decision made. I'm no longer fickle. Stop giving others the runaround. Make the first move. Be clear about what or whom you really want. Romance awaits. You are worthy of love. In ancient temples, flowers adorned the altars and walkways in dedication to the deities of the land. In ancient Babylon, flowers were floated on the surface of the water and then used as a form of scrying. For centuries, those seeking love have pulled daisy petals saying, he loves me not, until the last petal reveals the answer to the question. I used to do that when I was a kid all the time. So I'm really feeling that here. It's like if you're feeling, and don't take this too personal as far as like, it's like higher self being really direct with us. It's like ultimately the decision is always in our hands, right? So if we're like wishy-washy and we're like, well, I've invested so much time into this and I love this person or this situation. I mean, I care, but I really want to follow my own, like, I know this would feel good to me, but we're not making the decision because this energy is like, no, we don't like that you're doing that or whatever. So you get emotional or whatever. It's like, you're like, okay, fine, so this is like affirming, like, no more, just decide for yourself and then do whatever is necessary. Don't allow anything outside of you to make your decision or to alter your decision. You're knowing, like, what you're being guided to do, and that's all that matters. Once you like are really aligned with your decision and you're okay with the fact that others may not agree with you, that you expect that, almost like it's okay. They're entitled to perceive however they choose. We have no control over how anyone chooses to perceive us. They could choose to perceive us through love, and if they did, they would support you in your guide. If you said, hey, my soul is guiding me to do this, they would say, well, then you should go for it, because that's what love does, So it's just recognizing the energies that have held us back in the past and becoming aware of them, so that moving forward we don't find ourselves in the same situation, right? So I completely feel like I relate to this energy very much. I went through and experienced this quite a bit in my life with a lot of my relationships, and it ultimately doesn't serve the highest good of all in the end, in a sense of trying to make it keep going, because eventually it just wears us out. We become exhausted, we don't connect. It's like we need to encourage each other to honor our soul and honor where we're being guided in our hearts. And if we all did that, we would all be able to just get along and be happy and support each other. And so it all starts within us, each one of us. That's where it all begins. So wow, this is so powerful, Sagittarius. I hope this message resonates and just affirms and brings the guidance that you're needing affirmed. And you guys, thank you so much for being here with me and tuning in, for your amazing, beautiful energy and the amazing, beautiful beings that you are. I'm very honored and grateful to deliver these messages. And thank you guys for all of your subscribes, likes, comments, and shares, for all of your love and support on the channel, for personal readings and my Patreons and my lives and all the donations and everything, you guys. I'm so very grateful. And my Etsy shop, thank you to those of you that just appreciate and support me, and I'm just so grateful. It's allowing me to really dive into this, and I'm so inspired, and I just feel like, we're here for each other. It heals me just as much as it heals you, and so I feel like it's a gift all the way around, and I'm so grateful. So thank you guys for just everything. Thank you. I don't even have words. for how grateful it is, for how grateful I am. Look at this, the perfection of your life. The number 30. Wow, I really love this card. I haven't read it for a while, but it does talk about storms, you know, and being able to see the bigger picture and understanding why things have to play out the way they do. Let's see what it says for you today. The perfection of your life. The perfection of your life, okay? So it says, have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety-induced rather than beautiful. You may sense it as internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged, and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you've drawn the oracle of after the storm as well, we didn't do that. Even if you have not chosen that card, but feel intuitively drawn to read the message for the healing process, you're encouraged to do so. Okay, after the storm, maybe we'll look at it and see if there's a message. If you cannot believe there is anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding, creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been looked over. You have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance, rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Oh my goodness, the flower of life. I got goosebumps there. The perfect storm. Are you ready for the perfect storm, perfect storm? Because once you're mine, there's no going back. It's like, there's no going back. Like, whatever challenges you're facing right now is giving you the most intense strength and power. This is a very empowering experience for you, and it's very intense, and especially as a Sagittarius, but you have this beautiful energy of temperance that just comes naturally to you, being very patient and tolerant. So use that to your advantage and express your energy in the most creative way you can, whether it's through art, singing, dancing, going for a run, walking, swimming, whatever you can do to move your body, or allow that energy to flow through you in a way that brings you joy or satisfaction or contentment. Okay, that's going to show you, how you are so powerful in the way you direct your energy and how you are connected. That shift in your choice to be love is like, you're part, you recognize how it affects the whole and how powerful it is. Okay, so this is intense. I can feel it. Let me just see what after the storm is. I don't even know what number it is. These are all by number. Let me see if it's got a message. I don't know. I'm being guided. Oh, it's the very first card after the storm is number 1. Isn't that interesting? So is 30 the last card? No. Okay, so after the storm, it's got the owl. It's the one with the owl. Let's see if we can pull it out here for you guys. see. Something's just guiding me to, here it is, after the storm. Okay, so I feel like this is like some hope and reassurance. I won't read the whole thing, but it basically talks about not to worry about anything. That if there is a storm on the way, if there's something that happens, it's simply a release of tension and pressure and all of that. So this is about being in full mastery of your energy and not allowing the storm to make you drop into fear and react and do something that you would regret. Instead, you feel the storm, you see that, you know, if you sense the storm coming, you know it's coming, you can prepare, right? You can find shelter, you can recognize that, okay, this is going to be intense and it's going to try and trigger me, but I am not going to trigger. I'm going to stand in love and I'm going to walk away, or I'm going to do something creative. I'm going to affirm that I'm in charge of my reality, that I am love, that I am, you know, it's like you're able to maintain your integrity. And then, you know, and it's like you may just be in retreat mode right now and just kind of going within and in your own little world, which is perfect, because after the storm, you know, you'll be able to fully embrace all of these beautiful energies in this new adventure completely free, okay? There is this healing process. It's actually a poem. So I'm going to read it to you because it's just, and then I'll show it to you all so you can take a screenshot. But it also says that it's a confirmation that if you've been praying for help, your prayers have been heard, and the great creative intelligence of the universe is responding to you, stepping in and shaking things up so that situations can be sorted out according to a greater wisdom. So let go, hold only to your inner self, and allow everything to be cleansed in the sacred storm. Okay, so this is the little poem. It says, storms so wild, storms of grace, I call your blessing into my heart now. May I release and let go. May I be revitalized and grow. I open up my heart to you now. Storms of grace, I stand my ground as I allow your magic to cleanse and surround. Any outgrown energy which I no longer need, anything which will sap or deplete rather than feed. Storms of grace, merciful earth, with your help I experience rebirth. Oh, wow. Through divine creative genius, this is now so. Okay, I'm gonna put this healing process here for you guys because I just feel like this one's more focused on what you're moving into than the other one. So you can screenshot it if you want to, if you want to keep it and refer to it later. So you guys, what an amazing message, Sag. I truly hope that this resonated and just brought you the strength and affirmation to continue forward on your path as being the amazing person that you are, divine infinite being that you are. Keep going, and I thank you guys for being you. And if you want to connect with me at all my links are down below in the description. I would be honored to tune in with you guys. So thank you again for being here, Sag. I'll see you again next month, and also in between on the dailies and everywhere else I'm at. So I love you guys. Thank you again, and I'm sending all my infinite love always and forever. Peace in, peace out.